Hi, I'm Clarksburg. I'm the winemaker for WineSmith, and today I get to show you one of our WineSmith family's favorite wines, which is the 2019 Clarksburg Norton from Herringer Estate. And we just released it, and I imagine that a whole bunch of you have never heard of Norton as wine. But it actually has quite a rich history. Let me fill you in. So this guy named Dr. Daniel Norton in the 1820s sometime found this seedling in the woods in Virginia. So it's not a Vitis vinifera, it's not a European variety, it's a Native American variety, apparently a cross of two different native grapes from a species called Vitis estivalis. Now, a lot of you probably think that Native American grapes are like Welch's grape juice. They're real fruity or foxy, and this isn't like that at all. This is like a rich, wonderful Rhone wine style. Now, there are actually about 75 different species of Vitis besides Vitis vinifera, which is the one that you're going to be mostly familiar with. That's what Cabernet and Chardonnay and all those European antecedents, Pinot Noir, come from. And you hardly ever see on a grocery store shelf a non-vinifera wine. But it turns out that because of its disease tolerance and its winter tolerance and its insect tolerance, that Norton is planted all over the place. There's about 500 wineries that sell it, but as far as I know, the Herringer Vineyard in Clarksburg is the only California planting of Norton. And that's a shame, because I think California is a wonderful place to grow Norton. It's just that we're kind of vinifera racist around here and haven't been playing around with the non-vinifera grapes, some of which are very, very good. Grape does particularly well in the state of Missouri. There are several good producers there. Chief among them is Stonehill Winery in Hermann, Missouri, which is about an hour west of St. Louis. And the Stonehill Winery sent their Norton to a Vienna competition in 1873, and it was declared the best wine of all wine growing areas in the world. So sort of a best of show. And during that time, Stonehill Winery grew to be the third largest winery in the world, and its Norton was the largest selling wine in the world in the 1870s. So let's see what we've got here. Now, an interesting thing about Norton, all the other wines I've ever made, when they go dry, they don't have any sugar anymore, they don't go down to 0 bricks, they go down to about -1.5 bricks, because alcohol is lighter than water. But Norton doesn't do that. Norton stops at about 0 bricks, maybe a little more, so that means that it has 1.5 or 2% of unfermentable solids of some kind. I'll talk to you about why that's really important. So it has this wonderful deep purple color to it, and it's just brimming with blue fruit. It smells like a blueberry pie, including the caramelized crust. In the mouth, it's very rich on the tongue. Doesn't have very much alcohol, even though we pick it at 25 bricks. We'll actually end up, I think this wine is, 12.9 alcohol. So that's really nice. And it has this real rich, dense, but soft tannin to it. And then when you swallow, it's got a little zest to it, a little zing. Often high titratable acidity is not a good thing in red wine because it causes more saliva to come in. That interacts with the tannins and you get a coarse mouthfeel, but not with this stuff. And I make another grape called Saint Laurent that is also that way, just these pillowy tannins. But anyway, this is just rich and lip smacking good, and one of the most interesting wines in our portfolio.